7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, it's Wednesday night. That can only mean one thing. It's We Be Tailing. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and that is, it's him, I promise. We're going to have a good show for you tonight. As usual, we're shooting live inside the bunker. We've got all kind of good stuff for you tonight. We're talking about sharks. Dun, 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 dun. Got sharks on the menu. We've got Captain's Cove tip of the week.
He got a shark tip?
He does.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. I don't think we've got any Captain's Corners. Either nobody's going fishing or they just, or forgetting. They're getting like me where I can't remember crap anymore. Got CRS.
Could be.
That I've either got
Their phones are full of memory.
Either I got a tumor or I just can't, getting old. I don't know which one it is, or it could be both.
Tumor in the brain.
A fish tumor.
It's a fish tumor.
So there we go. Got a bunch of stuff to talk about. So, I thought you said, ooh, I thought you would hurt yourself.
Oh, I hurt all day.
All day?
All day. Something hurts. Something every day, something new hurts.
Part of getting old as well.
I found parts that just like, wow, where'd I get that part from? Wait a minute, that's not mine.
Why is that bleeding?
Exactly.
That was right there.
Yeah, I nicked that the other day. I'm bleeding everywhere. I'm like, God, it won't stop bleeding. That's crazy.
I scraped that on the boat the other day, and it just blood
goes everywhere.
Yeah. Like, holy cow, what in the world is going on?
It's terrible.
It's not a tumor. Well, let's hope not.
It's not a tumor.
John, let's check it and see if anybody's
not a tumor.
We had Denise yet again back on top, reigning crown right there. Yo, let's go. First commenter of the day.
He's going to have to make her a plaque that says the first commenter.
There's Dale. Dale, howdy, like and share. We like that. Christy, happy Wednesday. There's Doug. Bonnie with State Farm, happy Wednesday. That was close. We almost missed the intro. David, what's happening, buddy? Kev Dog, good to see you last night. Nice shirt, Eric. Why, thank you. This is one of my bingo shirts.
Uh-huh.
And haven't been fishing in forever.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah?
I haven't been fishing in a while.
Let me tell you, you do get out fishing. It's hot.
Oh, I know. I
can
only
cook you hot.
I can only imagine how hot it really is out there because it's hot at work. So I know it's hot out there.
Now, I don't ever really complain because I hate to be cold, but it's hot. I do apply the sunscreen, whatever early, but I don't ever reapply because I don't want to get it all over the baits. I don't want to touch, do whatever. And that sweating it out, doing whatever, dude, I got fried. My nose is peeling. The back of my neck is peeling, and I got to get up and do it again tomorrow. Oh, the life is rough, John. The life is rough, John.
The life of a captain.
While everybody else is at a real job slaving away. It's rough, John. It's rough. Let's get into it here, John. What do we got going on? Blackwater Fishing Club. We're pretty much smack dab here in the middle of the month, so they don't have anything going on till next month. But again, if you guys are looking for something to do, that's a good time. First Thursday of the month, meeting upstairs at the Blackwater, 7:00, followed by the tournament on Saturday. And it is the Blackwater Fishing and Social Club. So you don't got to fish to be able to do it. If you just like to hang out and do, some things, it's a good time. Went through 3 shirts today and a pair of pants.
Oh.
Well, Chris, when you're welding, you're generating heat. So you're heat on top of heat. You're going to go through some stuff.
On top of heat. Yeah.
You're going to go through some stuff. On the Blackwater, no affiliation with the Blackwater Fishing Club. This is just the Blackwater itself. Has a pretty cool tournament coming up in September. They made a post today. They're looking for some sponsors. So if you've got a business that wants to kind of get involved in the fishing scene, in Yankeetown or even, in the surrounding area, go ahead and reach out to the Blackwater. They're looking for a few sponsors to help them put on that event. So that's always nice. Oof. Sponsors are tough, John. Oof. National Redfish League tournament going to be that same weekend. Again, this is the up in the air for John and I as to what we're going to do, because one of them, if we were to place in the top 5, gets us an invitation to the Redfish World Championship again, which was a lot of fun. We sure would like to do that. Capt Dog says the July meeting of the Blackwater Fishing Club will be July 9th with tournament on the 11th.
Oh, yeah, because 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
Wlasiuk shoots their fireworks off before, and then the 4th is, I guess, Crystal River. So.
Is that how they do it?
Yeah, because they don't want to compete with each other. So they do different
I
weekends.
say fight it out, see who wins.
Because the end of this month, I think it's Wlasiuk during our day of, I got invited somewhere, and I was like, I think I got something to do on that Saturday. I don't think I'll be there.
Oh, for the party?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's 2 years in a row I've missed it with them, and they were like, come on, please, come watch.
Oh,
I'm
man.
like, we're busy. Busy drinking.
Too much going on. Yep, there we go. David says next month, Blackwater Fishing Club's moving everything back 1 week for the holiday. There you go. Denise, you married a working man. He's too busy to take you fishing.
Yep.
You're gonna have to just take that boat out on your own. Or her and Stacy could get together.
There you go.
Because I hear the same thing. That's you don't take me fishing.
Well, there you go. Stacy can hop on the boat with Denise, and they can tell Dale to pound sand.
That's
or
right.
sharp knives or something like that.
Yeah.
Go play with your knives. We're playing with fish.
Yep, bounced a week because of the 4th of July. Yep. There we go. All right. The Hooked Up for Tatas tournament again in September. September's blowing up. We're not going to have time to do anything, John.
Yeah, September is the only month open for gag grouper, hammerjack, and all that good stuff. So
yeah. What about triggerfish? They open up as well. I think they open up the same time amberjack does.
I don't have a lawyer degree to follow this anymore.
Yeah.
Sad.
John, people look to us for that.
To go to catch a fish now, you got to have a doctorate, a lawyer, and somebody on standby, and you have to know the game warden.
You better check before you go, because it could have changed the day before.
Yep, ever changing.
It does. Yankeetown Redfish Slam, John. This is something cool going to be going on in August. We still got plenty of time to get ready for it, but this will be one of those. You get an opportunity to fish Saturday and Sunday every day of the month, and your aggregate weight will put you in the winning slot there if it's high enough. So that's going to be pretty cool. That's out of that's out of Old Florida RV Resort and Yacht Club there. So that's pretty cool. Speaking of that, John, we started running out of there a little bit.
Oh, Doug just invited Denise fishing.
I may go this weekend, Denise. Oh, is that an invite? Is that how you took that?
That's the way I took it. I would say, Denise, if I were you, I would text him right now before he backs out.
There you go.
He can't back out.
Yep. Shasta McNasty Fishing's got a little spot right there now at the Old Florida RV Resort and Yacht Club.
You made your picture bigger than theirs?
No.
Oh, yeah. That's what it looks like.
Well, it's what it looks like.
Going by perception. Depredation.
I'm still waiting on my sign to come in. I just put it up so you can see it there. So their sign is 4x8, mine is 5x3, but it will be placed right next to theirs. And I thought that was
right
cool.
Over there.
Going to let that right next to it. They were nice enough to let me do that, but I'm waiting on
signage.
The aluminum. I think the signage part's already ready.
We're waiting on the aluminum back here too.
Our good hippie head aluminum.
Yeah, so we can go aluminum instead of wood.
Oh yeah. We're waiting on our next step up reward.
The aluminum level.
So
Aluminum can level.
hopefully all that's supposed to be put together this week. So maybe by Saturday we can have that sign up. And I think that's going to be a chore just getting the sign up.
Probably in this
mercy
hot
in this
sun.
heat.
I'd put it up at 5 a.m.
I use an app called Fish Rules. Well, that's a good one to use, David, because that's the one the FWC says use. So
Try that one.
That one does all right. And if you're heading offshore, load it up before you head offshore, and then that way it's kind of on your phone and will still kind of work for you a little bit offshore. Just a little tip for you right there, so because there's nothing worse once you get offshore and you don't have signal anymore and you can't get to the, so sometimes that will still work if you left it.
Because it might change while you're out there. These lawyers have been hired in the middle of the night. They might be hired in the middle of the day and say, shut that fish down.
Yep. It could. Chris commented on there, didn't he? About welding. You need any mobile welding services?
Is he one of our sponsors?
Well, I mean, he hooks me up.
He does. I think he's a sponsor now. We've adopted him.
After Gulfport, dude.
Yeah. That was after Gulfport. You needed Chris more than ever.
I think we're still fixing stuff from Gulfport.
I think you needed Chris more than ever after Gulfport.
That's
Chris was a sponsor to put that on. He said, "Go fishing, boys. Don't come back. Don't come back till you broke something. Once you broke something, I'll be sitting at the dock waiting on you to fix it." That's guaranteed money right there, huh? Is that what that is? Job security.
But like I said, I mean, unfortunately, we're still after that trip and the beating that we took. We're still finding things that need touched up here, there. What I think. Doug. I got some things done. I got to send you some pictures, buddy.
Denise backed out on Doug already.
Yeah?
See, she didn't want to go fishing that bad.
Good luck. John, you need to get a hold of him.
I do. I need to talk to him. I got to get a hold of him.
Did you give him that money?
Yes, I will. Oh, no, I don't owe him no money. No, he's paid a long time ago, I think. I don't think I owe him any money. Oh, crap. Maybe I don't want to call Chris. Never mind. Do I owe him money? I don't think so.
Denise stepped out. Where'd you go? Yeah. I mean, that is scary,
What was said? Oh.
Denise, you got invited to go fishing.
Yeah, Doug was wanting you to go fishing with him, Denise. It was a straight up invite. I stepped out when I missed.
You never know with this group.
Nope.
Never know with this group.
Nope. No. Could be alcohol involved.
I got a charter in the morning, so I've gone
neutral.
I've gone neutral. I put it in neutral, John.
Dog control.
Yeah,
yeah. That does happen. Dog control does happen.
You got to be careful with that dog. That dog breaks shoulders. Yell at the dogs, me.
Yell at the dogs, me.
Shut up! We need tailings on!
Shut up, Dale! I don't want to shut up! That's the life of being together all the time now, 24 hours. That's what happens. You get a lot more yelling at.
So Doug says, I hope the weather will be good.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about that here for a little bit. So all week, they've been calling for, it's going to be thunderstorms all week long. Last night at bingo around 7:30, it rained for 10 minutes finally. That's what we got to saw. Oh, you got a new dog. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Dale Jr. She got Dale Jr. now.
That's funny. But it hadn't been the rain that's been the scary thing. It's the wind. And then the wind is mildish in the morning, but by the time that afternoon breeze comes in, the power poles aren't holding you down.
That's
I mean,
rough.
it's bringing the back of the boat up so high you can't hold, and man, rough. It is. And it's not getting any better. I think Friday it might start to tone down a little bit, but then
back blowing again.
Who knows? Yeah. Who knows? But it's been rough. Gonna be rough tomorrow. We'll have to make do. But yeah, the weather has been making it a little bit tough to fish. Fish Saturday and Sunday, out of Yankeetown there at the Gator Cove there. And we got out early to go get some trout both days, and it was okay. But like I said, come 11 o'clock, all of a sudden that wind picked up, and you didn't want to be out there anymore. We kind of tucked in. We went north on Saturday and looking for redfish after that, and caught a bunch of them.
Dings.
About yay big, 16,
Yimmies.
17 inches.
Yimmies.
I mean, a bunch.
On yimmies.
No, didn't catch anything there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's hit or miss now.
That one is very hit or miss.
It's very
I
hit
think
or
that
miss.
one's getting beat up a lot now.
It is. It is.
So
they've been beating the crap out of it.
So we skipped Jimmy, or we didn't skip Jimmy's. When we didn't get any bites there, we went to the one inside of Jimmy's that I liked.
Sometimes it's produced.
And it had tailing blacks on it, but they were right. If you threw to them, you were going to get stuck in the rocks. So it's like, So I started to put some guys on corks, and it was floating in kind of right in there, but they didn't seem to want it, if it was on the cork. And I had one guy just on the fry, and he caught up, and he hooked up, and he was hooked up for about 20 seconds, and I don't know if it caught a rock and did whatever, but it got off. It was like, so frustrating things, as a guide, things happen. We ended up catching, some other fish, but it was difficult.
So there was drum tailing back in there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could see. I mean, right up on the shoreline, right up on the rocks.
That's what they do.
And you're
they
like
that area, man. It's amazing how smart they are to get up in there. And they're like, you're not going to bug with me. I'm in here digging up crabs. I don't want you. So, I'm not going to eat your crap.
So that was Saturday. Then Sunday, we went south and saw a bunch of people up north. And I think Sunday, everybody had the same idea. North was all little ones. Let's go south. So everybody was back down south again. And kind of the same thing. We were catching some snook, and that's always fun. But, you can't eat snook. And then got into some nice size, the eating size black drum. And then, again, just catching reds about yay big. So
bunch of babies out there.
Talked to a couple of guys that did get in on some decent sized reds, but just not where I want to put my fiberglass boat. So I like my boat, and she's been abused, John.
Yes.
She's,
that's your livelihood.
When you abuse them like that, they don't treat you as nice.
Nope. You got to keep your boat together. That's your work boat. Yeah. That's not a let's go out there and see if we can tear it up boat.
3/4 inch of rain in Bellevue last night.
Yeah, I tell you what, over.
So the lakes are filling up.
Yeah, I've seen some strong storms over. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They come off that lake where it's strong. 44 years of marriage.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what was 44 years. Yeah, we call that a lot where I come from. Yeah, they've got 9 years on me.
I will never. If you hear me even remotely say, I'm thinking about doing something dumb like that, please don't just take a bullet and just put it to me. I'll accept it. Okay. You've heard now that it just doesn't matter.
Was that for like buying a motorcycle?
Getting married.
Oh.
That's absolutely out of the question.
Yeah?
Yeah. Bad work.
Yeah. You're digging the single life.
No, I got a girlfriend, but I don't. Marriage is not in the cards.
Now, hold on. Is it developed to, we can call it a girlfriend now?
No, 25. She's smart. She's the only smart one in the situation. She's very smart.
Yeah, is she? Okay.
Yep.
She won bingo twice last night.
She did.
Not that has any smarts involved in it, but
hey,
she just might be as lucky as you.
She won't one without the names.
Oh, without the clues? But yeah, so fishing this past week. Like I said, it's warm. Prepare for it to be warm. It's windy. If you can get that overcastness, that's going to be nice, and that does help the fishing as well. Shoot, next week, John, I'm getting married.
What?
You renewing your vows?
Oh, God damn.
Are you doing that?
No, you guys are all right. You guys made it over 40.
They've been there, done that.
You're good. You've been there, done that. Y'all all right.
Wow. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
They just got a new puppy.
You know how
tight.
Denise is going to say yes.
Yeah. You know how frustrating a new puppy is, John, especially on a marriage?
Well, he better take her fishing. She might not say yes. You better take a day off from sharpening them knives and maybe take Denise out there and sharpen her fishing skills.
There you go.
I'm just trying to be, happy wife, happy life.
So, John,
I tell you,
once again, not sponsored, not affiliated, they don't know me from Adam,
But I really like it.
But this lifetime battery right here so far is doing everything that it is supposed to do. And like I said, that particular battery right there, lithium battery, cost me $300. So that's when I paid full price for it, those people don't know me from Adam. So that as far as the lithium battery market goes, that is very
maybe. I don't know what that
those
is.
are on the very affordable side.
Yeah,
so
they're affordable.
to have one that you could get that actually does what it's supposed to do at that price, I'm very
pleased.
happy with that one. Yep. So we'll keep mentioning it until she dies, I guess.
I hate this battery.
It worked for 4 years.
Yep.
Then she died.
I gotta buy another one. Crap from China.
There you go. Oh, John, if you're not aware of it, in my evening hours, we do a little bit of music bingo during the week, other than Wednesday nights when we bring you this fine entertainment.
You're booked every night, right?
Yeah. Well, yes and no. So unfortunately, Cedar River Seafood, closed their doors here in Crystal River. They're still open in Lecanto or Inverness. I'm sorry, but conversations today show that. No, that is a 12 volt, David. That one's a 12 volt. Like I said, that's just my house battery.
They make a 24 though.
Oh, they make a 24, 36. Yep.
It's not heavy. Yep. Very nice. Very nice batteries.
But in conversations today, working on something in the Homosassa area that fingers crossed is going to work out. Yeah, just finally got to talk to the right people. Okay. Yeah. So it's been, directed here, talk to this person, today we got to talk to the decision makers. So that's had a good conversation. Hopefully thing is going to work out there. So we'll see. Nice. We'll see. But
I'll be there at your grand opening.
All the way to Homosassa?
Yes, I love Homosassa.
Oh, wow.
I'll drive Homosassa. I don't care. I used to drive to Homosassa before.
It's far.
I don't hurt me.
It's far.
I don't drink, so I don't have to worry about it. I can drive right into Homosassa and drive right out and then blow in the cop's face and go, ha, wrong guy. I like doing that too.
Here's my thing with Homosassa is that I don't know that it's still that bad, but when everything was under construction and it was 40 or 45 mile an hour, they pulled you over for
anything,
a fraction over the speed limit.
If you were doing 5 over, you could get zapped.
That was very, driving back.
You didn't even want to drink a beer over there because they're going to pull you over.
No. Yep.
And they sat out there. They even had a porta potty in the middle of that road for them to use because there were that many cops out there. That's sad.
You sure it wasn't for the construction?
No. I watched the highway patrolman use it.
Well, sure they.
Well, they had already built the road. It was in the middle of the median. It was already built. So they should have taken that thing out a long time ago. But I watched the guy stop and use it. I was like, dang, they got their own porta potty. You figure they go to a restaurant or something and use it, but no, he was using that. Boy had to go.
John, let's see what Andrew has to say over there at Captain's Cove with the Captain's Cove tip of the week.
Hey guys, Andrew, Captain's Cove. You guys are talking about sharks this week. That means we're going to talk teeth, we're going to talk wire, we're going to talk shark rigs, we're going to talk big hooks, and blood. So, a couple ways you can catch sharks, actually, just about any way, sometimes even not trying for them. But if you really want to try for them, you can put some type of blood in the water. Put some type of chum in the water, like this bloodstream right here is great. It's an all-in-one deal. You mix it up, put it over the side of the boat. Probably 30 minutes will go by and you got sharks behind the boat. Now, how you fish for them, you can rig a couple different ways. You have to base it on the style bait you're using or the type of fish you're fishing for, shark-wise. If you're looking for like a big giant hammerhead or a big bull shark, something huge with a big bait, this might be your go-to. An all-inclusive rig right there. Or you may want to do a haywire twist with some smaller wire and like an 8/0 circle and put a big chunk of dead bait back there in the bait slick. Ladyfish, mullet, jack crevalle, any bloody, oily fish will work great for sharks. I'm Andrew, that's your Captain's Cove tip of the week.
All right, there you go. Words from Andrew there on some tips on how to catch those pain in the butt things, which I don't really think Well, I guess maybe they are hard to catch, being is that they always just kind of bite your fish coming in. You know, they don't always find the hook. They always seem to bite them right behind the gill plate.
They
you
do.
know, there.
They're
And,
like a dolphin. They seem to figure out what to eat and then leave you the rest.
Yep. Because I think a lot of guides start out their captaining career going, man, nobody does that or shark charters. I'll just do shark charters. And they try to do that, you know, and it kind of starts off that way for them or whatever. And then they realize that there's not a huge market for shark charters because anybody can go catch you know, so
Can't keep
yeah,
them, can't
yeah.
eat them.
And most of them you can't keep, you know, do whatever. There's a few of them that do it well, and they've been doing it for years, and you know, but a lot of people think they're just going to start out, break into the industry that way and go that way, and it just doesn't ever work out the way that they want it to, because when the sharks are here, everybody and their grandpa can catch a
You
shark.
can hook one, yeah.
You know, we have a plethora, a lot.
We've
of
got
sharks
all
in this area.
kinds too.
Yep.
We've got them.
And we're going to get into that.
Yep.
Here at the end.
They pull hard. You are correct.
They do pull
They
hard.
fight.
And when I was a kid, and I get it, I get the kids on the boat and all that good stuff.
They wanted
That's
one.
all I wanted. I wanted a shark. I wanted an amberjack. I wanted a tarpon. I wanted.
all the
if it
wrong
pulled
fish.
hard, I wanted it.
Now,
I don't want that anymore. I want, you know, nice size redfish, big snook, 40 plus snook, you know, something like that. But a cold beer and you know, a warm bed, that's what I want. I don't want. I mean, I love yellowfin tuna, but I don't even know if I want that anymore. You know,
those
that's
things pull hard. Those things wear you out.
Yep.
Oh, that tuna roll ain't no fun.
Yep.
They're good to eat when you get them. But and I found a place for sushi grade tuna.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be making tuna poke bowls.
Poke bowls.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got my sushi grade tuna place.
Yeah. You had something you were talking about in your post this week was brown grouper.
Oh my gosh.
Tell us
Amazing.
about brown grouper,
So I
John.
went down there to Brooks Seafood and they had like a scorpion fish, yellow edge, gag, red grouper, and brown grouper. And I was like, we'll Google brown grouper. Oh. And I asked the lady, I said, if you were to buy one of these fish, which one did you buy? She said, that brown grouper right there. It was the cheapest one. She said, that one right there. I said, how much is that one right there? She said, $20 clean. I said, I'll take it. So she cleaned the fish for me, put it in the bag. I went home, put it on that Blackstone, and oh my gosh, fish was so good, filled me up so fast, I had a piece left over for the next day. Took it to breakfast, heated it up in the microwave, which, you know, heating something up in the microwave is not going to be any good the next day. Guess what? Just as good as it was the day before. Brown grouper. Do not turn it down.
Have you seen brown grouper before, or was
No.
that your first time
one.
ever?
Yeah,
Wow.
first one, never seen one. It was about that big. Weighed about 3 pounds. Was perfect for me to eat for $20. Was healthy. I used lemon, capers, and butter. That's all I put on the fish. Nothing else. Some cavenders. And for a little seasoning. Other than that, put it on Blackstone, flipped it, 5 minutes, done. Walked in the house, made baked beans with it. It was a perfect combo. Amazing.
So I'm assuming there must be not a 24-inch size limit to these, or maybe even a 20.
No. I don't even know what the limit. I've never heard of a brown grouper. I didn't even know we had.
Yep.
So, you know, Google brown grouper. Don't turn it down.
Is that related to a brown trout asking for a friend?
No, it's not related to the trouser trout. Nope. The brown trouser trout. No.
They're not in the same family. No, not related. John,
If they have to be legal, we'd have a problem.
Yep. It's almost the end of the month.
What does that mean?
Time.
Whoa! Holy crap!
Summer Shenanigans Party, John, June 27th, 7 o'clock upstairs at the Blackwater Bar and Grill. Good times, cold drinks, great people. You guys, you know, not necessarily us.
You guys.
Don't miss the shenanigans. So that is coming up. If you've never been to one of our parties, you need to at least experience one. And
They're amazing. They are amazing.
They have their moments.
Yes,
they do. They do
The
have
games
their
have their
moments.
moments. And I've got some great giveaways.
We
have started out with some great giveaways. Great raffle ticket stuff.
We
Great.
do. John has come up with some things right off the bat. We got to go bang on all our sponsors' doors. You know, they love to hear me coming, but you know, we're going to be banging on those doors.
I've already
we always have a good spread for the raffles per se. Now, John was able to come across for the outdoorsman type people or whatever, or even people that just like to have power when the power's out.
Tents. Camping.
Yeah, John got a hold of these portable solar panels that you can plug into your solar generators, or you know, just whatever the case might be. You just got to get the right adapter to plug it into whatever you have. I purchased 3 of them, and they work on my solar generator, my little Jackery. So it's like, dude, for what they are, they're fantastic. So there'll be some of those there for the raffle.
7.
John come up, if you like Batman or whatever, he came up with this Joker faced watch that looks pretty neat. You know, so just got some, you know,
some different
cool
stuff.
things. Yeah, coming up down the pipe. You know, we'll have our typical, you know, all the fishing stuff and all that good stuff out there as well. But just some, you know, pretty cool stuff. We've never given away solar panels before.
No,
you know,
and they're neat.
Oh,
and people like solar stuff now, and we got 7 of them.
Yeah. Well, not only do they like it, it just comes in handy.
Yeah,
if
it comes
the
in handy.
power goes out.
Yeah, they charge
You know,
them, and they work. Eric's already used them. So
yep. Oh yeah. Yep. No, I tried it out on my Jackery the other day just to make sure everything was good. The only thing I had to buy a small little adapter off of Amazon. Got 2 of them for $9. We will have raffle for you as well. Well, there you go. That's one phone call I don't have to make.
There's one you ain't got to call.
So we always like that. But like I said, we get a group of like-minded people together, fishing folks that get together, communicate, talk about all their fishing trips, all that. There's usually a bunch of captains there, so you can learn a few things here or there. John and I are there mingling along the crew, talking to everybody. And, we always make it a habit to try to talk to everybody as much as we can. It's a lot of fun.
Great food.
We play games. You can get whatever you want to get, from the Blackwater, there. The drinks are always cold.
Yep.
So it's a good time. Raffles start about 9:00 when we start calling out the numbers. Once that's done, we crank up the music, get the party going. We dance until they kick us out.
Then we go to the porch.
Then we go to the porch party. So, and the porch party's been known to go
till 2
long. So we have our moments. It just depends on how hard you want to go. Is up to you. If you do got to drive, we recommend hitting up somewhere close. Get an Airbnb, the Nature Coast Inn. Or even at the RV park I'm at now, they've got a great upstairs cabin that sleeps, probably 5 or 6, and it is nice. It is very, like rustic nice. It's not rustic crappy. It's rustic, very nice, very well done. It's neat, and it's 160 something a night. So it's very reasonable, especially for sleeping.
That's cheap
5,
for that
6
many people. That costs you nothing if you go in together and do it.
Yep, very nice, very nice. All right. So, John, moving right along. We're blowing through this here tonight. This would normally be where we hit old Captain's Corners up, but
I'm gonna.
Guess nobody been fishing.
Nope.
Too
windy out there.
Too hot. It has been windy. It has been hot.
Too hot.
It is. We just mentioned her, but Bonnie with State Farm. If you haven't got a quote from Bonnie yet, you need to give her a call at 352-484-0905. We know that most of our tailors are signed up with Bonnie. So all we can do is
most of them
have our tailors ask their friends.
That's right. Tell a friend.
Sign up with Bonnie.
Tell a friend.
Because we can only squeeze a turnip so much, right?
Yep. Tell a friend. Telephone. Tell a blacksmith. That's how. And tell a woman.
Yep.
That's how stuff gets spread.
Wow. All right. Yeah. I thought you just told a woman first.
Tell a hairdresser.
Oh, the hairdresser.
Woo!
Yeah,
don't tell your hairdresser what you're doing.
You want something to get out.
Yeah. If you want to find out about your no, it's not that hairdresser. But
gotta love it.
You gotta love it.
Gotta
love it.
John, even where you live now, John is a resident of Yankeetown. When
Don't
John
tell
moved
nobody
there,
nothing there.
no, you don't have to tell anybody anything. I told John when he moves in, I said, John, everybody will know your business. That's all right.
Yep.
Eric, I can't do anything. Everybody knows what I'm trying to tell you, John. I said, you don't have to do anything.
I wasn't
Everybody
doing
will
anything.
know-
And I still
will
had
know
stories. I'm
your
like, wait a
business.
minute, that's not true. Stop that.
And if they don't know your business, they'll make something.
Yep. Oh yeah, they put something to it. Oh man, I became somebody I didn't know I was.
But I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nope.
Yankeetown
I love
is a
it.
very
Oh, I
neat
love it. I love it. It doesn't matter. They can say whatever they want. I ain't going nowhere.
So, John, you know we couldn't do our good fishing tournament career right there without our super bait sponsors right there and Aquatic Nutrition. We do appreciate everything that they do for us. I did talk to Cheryl today. I said, look, we have run completely out of our aquatic nutrition giveaways. You know, she's like, man, we're making some fresh right now. We'll get it out to you. Probably have it next week sometime. I said, that is fantastic.
I referred myself and I didn't get a gift card. I'm highly depressed at this situation.
I think I referred you. I should get a gift card.
Ah.
Yeah.
What the heck? I referred myself. I was like, who am I going to call, buddy? I referred myself.
You're 2 boats deep now.
I
John.
know. I referred myself twice.
She said, gave you such a good deal she couldn't afford it.
That's right. She was like, yeah, no gift card for you, John. She goes, I might kick you with these red shoes, but you ain't getting no gift card.
Yep. Oh, mercy. John had on some magic shoes last night.
I did. My magic shoes. They were my magic shoes, and nobody noticed. Hey, but you know what's funny? We went to the house. I had her measure me, and then I took them off, and she went, you know, I ran into the door of my house.
Oh, yeah. I had
hit
duck. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I hit it. And she was like, I was like, see? Bam! She was like, oh. I was like, I told you. I told you they worked.
John bought some magic shoes that make you
Taller.
2 inches taller.
Yeah, 2 inches. I wasn't, it was a joke. My buddy was like, look at those shoes. I said, man, they make you taller. And when I scammed down, I hit buy it now. And they showed up. My buddy was like, did you buy some shoes? I'm like, no. He goes, it says to you. And I opened them up. I said, wow, now we need to see if they work. So we tried them on and we both measured ourselves. And yes, they worked. I was like, wow, 2 inches taller now. That was pretty cool.
Yep, they were not hey dude.
No, they weren't gay dudes. He said gay dudes. They were not gay dudes. No, they're pretty cool shoes, actually. Actually, they make your posture better.
They look like tennis shoes.
Yeah, they make your posture better.
I just thought he had a decent pair of tennis shoes on, you know.
No,
John,
absolutely not platform shoes. No.
John said they make a 4-inch version,
Yes.
and that's when I said those got to be platforms.
No, they're not either. They're not either.
But, yeah, but they look like normal tennis
I don't
shoes.
know how they do it, but somehow on the inside, it raises you up, which it doesn't look like it on the outside at all. It doesn't look like I put them next to my regular shoes. I'm like,
They look
wow,
like,
but
they
yeah,
look like
no,
normal
they work.
tennis.
They work.
Yeah.
Yep, you will be tall. Even Devin was like, I think I got to buy a pair of these. He said, they're comfortable. He goes, how much more? I said, $49. He was like, I need a pair of these shoes because he's short. But I tell you what, though, he put them on. He went, these feel good. And I was like, And he's looking at me and he's like, I'm taller, aren't I? I said, oh, yeah. I said, we measured him on the wall and he was like, wow. He goes, I think I got to buy a pair.
Well, you know, all the rage, John,
Yep.
is girls want these tall guys
men.
now.
That's,
you
I
know,
guess that's
so
why
there
they're
you go.
making the
Yeah,
shoes.
I
Yeah.
guess.
I guess. Yep.
But you got to take them shoes off sooner or later.
Yep.
Like taking off the makeup.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, on Amazon, they had the wiener extender. So I bought it. Now it's 12 inches long. That's a fish story.
Yeah.
It's a fisherman will always lying.
Wow.
Don't buy that.
What a segue for Sonny's barbecue. Josh and
He
Flo.
lies.
When you want your wieners, hot
That's
dog,
right, yeah, hot dog, sausage, all that good stuff.
Go
Oh,
to
boy.
Sonny's barbecue. Yep. They will.
Where everything is.
Sweet. Let's get into some spotting before we get canceled.
Oh, yeah, we're out.
We spotted Eric this week. Eric found him a nice little redfish. nice sized redfish, but tiny little dot. That's crazy.
That is a little
right
dot.
there. Yeah. Yeah.
But a nice red.
Then we spotted that
wow.
was John
That was
right
nice
there.
red.
Now
Somebody-
John's got a heart.
Yep,
Check that
yep,
out. I
yep,
got the heart on the redfish right there.
Yeah.
And then we spotted Sam with a
Oh,
beast.
man, that's a nice one.
I think he said 43, John.
Nice.
43 inches. Man. 43 inches. You don't think so? You don't think it's 43? No? How big do you think it is? Why would he say it was 43?
I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. You can't tell. You can't tell how big a fish is by a picture.
I mean,
I was just being facetious.
you can see how tall that fish is.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
and how
he's
big
big.
his head
Yeah,
is.
that's a big snook.
That's a
That
big.
that was a big snook.
That's
I'm just messing
big.
with him.
I'm just
Remember, you used to
I'm
hold
just
fish.
jealous.
You used to hold fish. People say that fish ain't big. I'm like, Eric's 6'5". What do you
I-
think the fish is going to look like next to him?
Dwarf
Yep,
fish. when I hold
exactly.
it.
It's like you're holding a 24-inch trout and he looks 12 inches long. But the trout's 24 inches long.
It's it's crazy. But now let's get into tonight's topic right here. It's sharks.
Is that a whale shark? Shark?
No, it's a shark.
Is
That's
that a
the
great
fin.
white?
Hold on, Jeff. I don't know. Oh, I don't have the right cheat sheet. There was a cheat sheet out here earlier that had just the fins on it, and it could tell you what
how
the
to
shark
look at
was
that.
by the
That's a
fin.
great white
You know,
fin. What do you
yeah,
think?
yeah. All I know that would be enough to make me poop myself and probably have a heart
Well,
attack.
that guy
if I
that
saw
was
it in
out
the
there
water with
yelling
me.
for help, I think he pooped himself because he was yelling. He was being attacked. Help!
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Help!
Yeah.
But I mean, like, aren't you supposed to swim out there and get him? What are you supposed? I mean, the guy filming was like, "I'll film you,
Yep.
but I'm going to film your death for the insurance company to prove that you were eaten by a shark.
Yeah.
I'm not going to come help you because he wasn't getting in the water to help him.
No, not unless he was running out there in a boat.
Because I mean, that shark already mad. He probably going to bite both of them. Then you got two guys bleeding out there, and then another shark shows up and says, "There's a lot of blood out here."
Oh shoot, Dale's singing the baby shark.
Oh
song.
yeah, we knew it was going to happen.
So there is no shortage. Let me say this again so they can hear us in the back row.
Very, very carefully here.
No shortage of sharks in our area.
Absolutely not.
Well, you know, just call it the nature coast. There is no shortage of sharks on the nature coast.
There's no shortage of any fish. There's only people who can't fish, people who go out there and try to fish, people who go out there and say there's no fish, and then there's the people that live up north in say Missouri and go, "There's no fish." Where are you fishing at? What part of the Gulf Coast have you been on to say there's no fish? Please explain to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Something,
please,
something.
because it doesn't make any sense.
How did they do it, John?
I'll go over their comments and then I'll look at their profile and I'll be like, "You're in Tennessee. What are you talking about? There aren't any sharks. How do you know there are no sharks
in Tennessee.
So I offered them. So what I did was I offered them a deal. I said, "Why don't you come down here? I'll throw some chum out. I'll throw you in the water, and then you tell me if there's no sharks out there."
Yeah. Well,
They didn't take me on my offer. I promised them a good time.
See how fast you can swim.
That's right. I promised them a good time.
So, John, there was a little chart floating around this week, and this chart, upon 2 or 3 other things that I saw, and then a text from our buddy Doug, you know, that sent me about the same thing I saw with the Noah stuff we'll be talking about here in a little bit, it's like, we got to talk about sharks. So,
Yeah, they're bad.
on the chart up there, you can basically see we've got every single one of these sharks here.
Oh yeah, every one of them.
Every single one of these sharks, we do have, and more.
And
We're missing
And more.
But off of this, as you can see, the black tip, the spinner shark, the bull shark, the bonnet head, and the nurse shark. You know, those are sharks that they can be harvested. You can actually keep these. You can keep these fish. And then what do they have on there? The lemon shark, the hammerhead shark, and the tiger shark are not regulated. Or I mean, I guess they're severely regulated.
Protected species.
You can't keep any of those.
Nope.
So black tip sharks, not one I think you got to be overly worried about, you know, as far as being in the water or whatever. But they do eat your critters.
They will.
You know,
they'll snap a redfish right now.
They'll snap you. They'll get you. They're mean, just mean, you know, towards
they're mean towards other fish.
They're hungry.
They're hungry.
They're hungry.
Yep, they are eating machines.
But There's no minimum size on a black tip. So if you catch one, throw them in the cooler.
That's right. Eat him. Get rid of him.
Yeah, use them for fertilizer if you got to.
Yep. Not worth it.
No size limit on black tips. Spinner sharks. They eat all kind of good things. That's one of the ones that'll eat your mullet out the back of the boat.
They will jump and spin and make the best photos and the best fun of anybody on the deal. They're amazing, and black tips do it too.
Yeah, that's kind of like your tarpon. Yeah, it's going to come out of the water, do all kind of good stuff. They do. They got to be 54 inches, to keep them minimum. So that's
a big old shark to be toting home in the cooler.
Now here's one, the bull shark. Obviously, bull sharks, probably one of the more ornery sharks that we've got here in our area.
Son of a gun.
But you can keep a bull shark.
Yes, you can.
As long as he measures out 54 inches,
right.
So they got to be big, big enough to do. The bonnet head shark, people say they enjoy bonnet head sharks.
They eat them.
I don't care for shark at all. I've had several sharks. I've had them cooked different ways.
They
like
pee
John
through
says,
the skin.
They urinate through their skin.
Yeah, it's just yucky.
And you soak it in buttermilk. You do this, you do that. If I gotta make all that work to eat something, I'll just catch something good.
Then you're not eating a shark. You're eating something else. You're eating a marinated piece of fun or whatever you want to call it. Pea skin.
Then the nurse shark, you can keep nurse sharks as well. But again, nurse shark probably like on the least of what we'll be talking about here. They're not.
They don't do nothing.
They're not the ones down there eting your fish.
They make you think. They make you think you've got a huge grouper on until you reel him up and you go, dadgummit.
Yep. Now the big bad boys, the lemon shark.
They're mean.
They are.
That is a toad of a shark. Do not mess with a lemon shark.
They will.
How about your hand off?
Well, not only that, but they eat. It doesn't matter what size fish you're bringing up. They're going to tackle it. They're going to try to tackle it.
And bite your boat.
They're usually in pairs or schools. These sharks. Very similar to a sandbar shark. The hammerhead. They'll try to chase down your bait. Hammerheads are the biggest predators for tarpon. When you're bringing in your tarpon or you let your tarpon go, that poor hammerhead. That tarpon gets ate by the hammerhead.
Yep, he's waiting.
And then that good old tiger shark, them big old tiger sharks, they're usually singular, but they'll eat your catch just as good as anything else out there.
We have some stud hammerhead and some stud tigers around here. Those we've got studs. We've got big bulls, 10 foot, but we've got huge hammers and huge sharks, tigers around here.
When you say huge, how big are you?
I've seen them 12, 13, 14, 15 foot long. No, we've got studs.
We have big.
Yep.
We have everything that we've mentioned right there.
Gets large.
We've either seen or caught big ones. I had a shark eat my sail cat, and it wasn't mad.
I wouldn't be mad. I would let him have it. I would be like, you know what? Today, that's yours. Take it. Make me so happy.
Oh, that's funny. I wasn't mad. Let's see where we're at here. All right. So, John, you never can pat yourself on the back too much or say you're right often enough, I think, because we're right quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
I'm not going to say 100% of the time because, we've got to give ourselves a margin.
95.
But we're right a lot.
A lot.
And when we're right a lot, it's not because we want to be right lot. It's just we just know how things work, and we've got an understanding of the system, if you will, and how the game is played. And
we've been around it enough.
So Noah, who plays the game very well, there's new administration. When there's administrations out there and they can get away with whatever Noah wants to do, Noah gets to get away with whatever they want to do. There's no pushback to whatever. When you've got an administration in there that gives pushback, it's amazing how Noah will acknowledge, things that were, not what they wanted to agree with. Let's say
under the rug.
So, case in point, red grouper. Noah says there's no red grouper. No red grouper. Our studies show there's no red grouper. There's no red grouper. There's no red grouper. Administration changes. all of a sudden they've got this one study where they found this mass school of red grouper, and now there's red grouper all year long. You know, there's red grouper as far as the eye could see. Now, we told you there was red grouper.
Yeah.
We told you Noah was full of crap. You know, everybody, you knew they were full of crap.
I hope
but
you do.
you know, that's it's the same thing with a gag grouper. It's basically
everywhere.
it's almost the same thing that everything that Noah's trying to do is just trying to regulate and cater to, you know, a certain way, and it's against fishing. It's against, you know, doing what we do, making a living, or I do, making a living, and it's against you keeping enjoying and having fish. So we've been talking about sharks offshore eating your catch, you know, going out red snapper fishing, being able to catch one or two red snapper, and then you had to move because the sharks come in. We've been talking about that for years, and expressing ourselves to Noah, expressing ourselves, you know, and it always falls on deaf ears. Well, now, not only is it offshore, it's happening inshore. Your redfish are getting eaten by sharks. Your trout are getting eaten by sharks. You know, we're seeing more and more shark sightings of very large sharks in the fishing grounds. You know, we see it a lot more Crystal River and south because it's just they're easier to see. But you know, the sharks are definitely up north, and the sharks are definitely down south of where we're at. So we are inundated with sharks. And now here comes Noah with a brand new study, new scientific study, tracks the trends in 100 years of shark depredation in recreational fisheries. And I apologize, but I probably butcher the depredation word. But yeah, and what they've got is they've got a new article out right now, and essentially, I'm going to kind of bring up just some of the gist of it right here. But where'd my specs go right here? Because I want to make sure we get this here. But this is a new scientific article recently published in the ICES Journal of Marine Science provides a new look at shark depredation by exploring the past. This study reveals the breadth of shark depredation in recreational fisheries in waters from Maine to Texas and the U.S. Caribbean over the last 100 years. So basically, they define depredation occurs when a shark bites or steals a fish hooked on by an angler before it can be brought into the boat. While shark depredation has impacted fishermen for generations, both commercial and recreational anglers are increasingly concerned with economic losses from shark depredation and shark populations, you know, as they rebuild. So basically, it finally says, hey, we're looking at what's going on. It's not just the recreational fishermen complaining about this anymore. It's commercial fishermen, you know. So there's finally, again, the administration's changed. They're kind of being held accountable now, and they realize now that the sharks that you can't do anything about, you have to protect, you have to do this, you have to do that. Anytime man, and I don't mean this is just men, plural, man as the human species tries to interfere with doing this or doing that, doing it, Mother Nature circumvents, it heals itself, it does, you know, whatever. We make things worse by protecting one thing. It makes that one thing get out of control, and it overdoses, or it'll take over species. Look at the Goliath grouper. Goliath grouper, we protect. Now it eats everything on the reef, you know. So now all your other species you can't hardly catch because the Goliath grouper is there and it eats, you know. So not only are the sharks, you know, depredating these fish, it's also, you know, the gag groupers and such. So Noah is aware of it now. And they say, towards the end of that article, and it's a good article, go ahead and read the article. And we're not going to read the whole thing because it's lengthy. But at the end of the article, they say, there's no real one way to solve this problem because the shark species and things are different for different areas and so on and so forth. And this is part of the problem. Noah, as the government sometimes, wants a blanket fix for everything. Just like gag grouper season. Crystal River area is loaded with gag grouper, but Texas isn't. Right? So what do? We shut down all of gag grouper, you know, just give us Texas 2 weeks because Texas doesn't have it.
They have yellow edge.
You know, But I mean, do you see my point? We punish everybody, because one area doesn't have grouper, so that's a lot that's going on. If they would address it in areas, in sections, they could address this problem and we could deal with it. But no, they want that blanket one cure all. There's no such thing. It's not going to happen. It doesn't ever work. And
again,
it's very, very frustrating.
Yeah.
Very frustrating. We've known sharks offshore, have been a problem for a long time. Sharks inshore are now becoming a problem. And I'm scared of what may happen in this area, because of the population, increasing and so much with these sharks.
There's going to be more bites.
So there's, not more possibilities. So, Panama City Beach, we just talked about it earlier. There was a shark attack, there. Obviously on the East Coast gets shark attacks all the time. New Smyrna, Ormond Beach, Daytona. They get hit, maybe not deaths, but they get bit a lot over there. We haven't had that problem here yet, but our shark influence is growing and growing and growing. In the Wlasiuk River, where the houses are, people are catching bull sharks regular. We came in Saturday. There was a young kid he caught his 7th bull shark from the dock, just fishing off the dock. That was his 7th that he had caught when we passed by him. The next day he was out there again, and we only did a half day, so we come in a little bit earlier. He was on his 3rd. So the bull sharks are in the river.
How many that night did we catch, me and you, up there in the freshwater that night? We caught 10?
Probably.
Yeah.
And
we saw how many?
Well, Crystal River, we saw.
How many?
Are you talking about when we
that
were
night we were doing? What do you people really not believe this?
Yep.
Because when you see it, that's when you believe it.
Nope. Sure.
And sometimes it takes you seeing it to believe it.
Seeing is believing.
Yes, seeing is believing. And, it's not that we're just giving you a line of baloney.
Nope.
They're there.
No. So, David, your comment there, without me reading the comment, is definitely what I have concerns about, because that's where they are.
That's where they live. They love it there.
That's, we've seen some of,
the largest
ones in that vicinity,
Big.
So, all we can hope is, nothing happens.
Yep.
Knock on wood, nothing happens.
Has,
but
it can.
We need to do something to thin out the herd on some of these. They've got to deregulate, some of these species, so we can.
They talk about what
try to nip it in the butt. We need them. The sharks are the garbage men of the sea. They are there to clean up, take out the sick, take out the ill. They have a purpose. I'm not saying wipe them out, but we are way overbalanced. The scale is tilted way too much to one side, and we need to do something about it. Yeah,
that's what they mean by passed. Every time a shark bites your snapper in half, he is passed.
Snapper has passed. He has passed his expiration date.
He is passed. That's the whole 100 years of the past.
There we go, John. All right, John, I want you to show everybody what they're going to win tonight, because tonight is
going to take a while.
Tough one.
It's a tough one.
It is.
Yeah, but this is some sweet stuff right here.
Sweet.
And then, of course, if you're going to get some sweet stuff,
yep,
why not just go there and take your little gift certificate here and eat it.
Yep.
And then
from
Savage will catch you a nice snook or a trout or a nice snook, trout, redfish, whatever, right there. Tarpon.
Yep.
Jim's Jigs. They'll put the old Q8 baits together and make you catch some more fish to eat.
Yeah.
Before they're passed. And if you put this stuff in the water, they will be passed.
You can get them sharks we were talking about.
Just go out to the scallop grounds. No, don't do that. Stop that. Not nice.
Do they call that scallop chum?
That was scallop chum. That will bring the scallop chum.
I've heard
that was the funniest thing ever.
Scallop chum.
That was funny. That was so funny the day they did that. It's like, here, just drop some scallop chum in there, and the scallops will come.
All right. Tonight we're doing something a little bit different. Normally we take the first 5 right answers we see. I do believe tonight's puzzle is a little bit hard, so the very first right answer that pops up tonight
gets this package.
Will be the package. Now, we've talked about sharks all night long. You know, that was tonight's subject. So I will give you a hint that this species is a shark. You know, it is a species of shark that we were looking for. You know how we've been doing. I show you a puzzle. You put the puzzle together, get the answer. Again, the answer will be a species of shark.
And if you get it right, you get this whole package.
The very first one. The very first person.
You ain't copying. Right. You just better get it right.
Yep. So we're going to see.
We're going to see who's smart tonight. This is a tough one. John, not smart. John was around, but not anywhere near.
Yep.
So,
all right. Are you ready, John?
Here it goes.
Here we go.
Yeehaw.
All right. Let's see.
It's a Dixie Chick shark.
We're gonna see how bright our tailors are right here. All right, I got to get it up here to see the answers, John. Oh, that is not what I'm looking for right there. There we go.
Predation.
All right, there we go. So what do we got a great white. It is not a great white. Yeah.
Horse tramp. Yes. Doug, you are the winner. It is a horse tramp. Stamp. Horse stamp. Tramp. Stamp. Tramp stamp. Tramp stamp.
That was not right, Doug.
Nope. You did not win, Doug. Nobody has won.
Yep.
Like we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, we might be. We might be here just for a touch. I'm gonna give it to him again, John.
Let him see it again.
Yeah.
This is not gonna be good.
I gotta find it. Here we go. There we go. Boom. Once again, this is not a horse tramp.
Those girls might be, but
all right, there we go. Let's see. Like I said, this one might take a second here, John.
It's going to take more than a second.
A horn shark. Wow.
A horn shark.
Where's Kev Dog at? He's the professor.
The professor.
Yeah.
We need somebody with
professor.
serious brains on this one. Oh. Man, Eric, we might be here for a while.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're taking the first correct answer.
A mega mouth.
Mega mouth. Wow.
Whoa.
You women, wow, are not treating these other women nice. I want you guys to pay attention to the women in the picture there. That's just not those just aren't any ordinary woman or women.
There's somebody.
Well, I guess they are, but it's somebody. Yeah. A mega mouth, a basking shark. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah,
but
no words, but man.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
I'm gonna say that
yeah.
somebody nothing. I don't think no. Wow. Huh. Interesting.
You didn't get that part and they did.
Yeah,
So
I did not get that part, but wow.
Yep,
Interesting.
Yep. All right, John. I guess we got to do a little flashback again. Let's show it again. There we go. Again, that's just not some torrid women.
It's not tramps. I don't think they were. I think they were actually pretty good band. I think they were a good band. Oh man. Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
Yep. It is. It is back up here.
Yeah. Harlequin cat shark. Well, no. One of y'all up there was in the right direction.
Yep.
Partially.
Yeah. Well, Kev Dog, I can't say without giving away the answer.
Yeah. We won't say nothing, Kev Dog. We don't give hints.
Until 10 good minutes.
Yeah, until 10 minutes go by, and then we're
John
going
and I are hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm very hungry.
Boom! There we go. Congratulations to Doug.
He is our winner. Doug is our winner. Galloping Go-Go. And Doug, John wasn't even close.
There we go.
I
That-
said trotting.
Yep, that is a Galapagos shaw. Galapagos
The
shark right
Go-Go's.
there. Yeah, so the horse is galloping, and that is the Go-Go's.
Yep.
There you go.
How about that? Not tramps. I mean, maybe I don't know. Did they like men? I don't know.
Yeah, most of them did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, one of them did
One
for
one
sure.
didn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
One was just
There
a
we
galloper
go.
and not a
All right.
go-go.
There you go. So the Galapagos shark. Good job. Good job,
Wow,
Doug.
look at there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think David helped him out there because a galloping
well,
horse, you know.
Yeah, David had the gallop
Yeah.
part right, but
Yeah.
they weren't
But they
gallop
weren't
groupies.
They
The
weren't
gallop
groupers.
groupies, but he had the gallop
Yeah,
part right.
nice
so,
job, Doug.
so
Yeah.
kudos to David for getting half of the answer right.
Very good, guys. We do have smart people that will figure it
Yeah, we
out.
do. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Once I realized it was the Go-Go's.
Yep. Yeah, Capt Dog helped and David helped.
Yeah, yeah. Great job, Doug. Lane just pulled it up. What'd she pull up? How'd she pull up the answer? She can't pull up the answer. I made it.
She Googled just how many sharks are there?
There you go. All
Where
right.
does the Galapagos shark live at? In the Galapagos Islands? Is that it?
I'm
Is that the reason he's
assuming.
named there?
So there are what they call Galapagos sharks, which are sharks that hang around the Galapagos Islands.
Okay.
You know,
So probably
but,
theirs.
But that particular shark was the Galapagos shark.
Mhm.
All right. So
Mhm.
guys, we got to the end of another one. If you get out there and do some fishing this weekend, be careful. Like I said, it is hot. Take precautions. Lots of sunscreen.
And kill a shark.
The legal ones that you can get. You know, don't
Kill
be
a shark.
don't be afraid to throw them in
Yeah,
the cooler.
that's right.
You know?
Eat him. The old pea through the skin
Yeah,
shark.
Yeah,
Mm.
you know, they make
Yummy.
great
So
fertilizer
yummy.
for trees,
Yeah.
and you know,
So yummy.
the tree huggers are going to hate us for this
Oh, yeah,
episode.
yeah,
But
Whatever.
there we go.
Yeah.
All right, John, we made it to the end of another one. You guys, like I said, get ready. Make sure you mark the date. The 27th, we'll be partying.
Mhm.
We Be Tailing is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing.
Got to go with outfitters.
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades.
Aquatic Nutrition
2-8 Super Baits. Yum, yum.
Carrie's Custom Rods.
Bonnie with State Farm. Get your free
Native.
gift card.
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Stop live.
The Power Pole.
Put you down. Sea Bass Welding. Weld you up.
There we go. Sonny's Barbecue with Josh and Melissa.
Woo-hoo. And Hippo Head Hotel.
We'll see everybody
And
next
go
week.
see Chris for welding
There
so he can get a new shirt.